84, 87, and then 94. But this place has changed a bit.
What brings you back to 90210?
Yo, this movie took me back to being a kid again. It was as if I was watching this with my dad all over again. I also love things were done in camera and practically, because I feel like that makes everything really, really pop.
Yep.
I gotta ask you guys, because this movie's iconic. What was your original experience with the original Beverly Hills Cop? And Kevin, I know that like at the time you were on the rise too with Footloose. So what was your guys' first like memories of the original Beverly Hills Cop?
Well, I mean, it was the same year. That was a great year for movies.
Yes.
People have reminded us of some of the fun films that were coming out that year. Of course, I saw it. I used to go to the movies. I still go to the movies. I go to the movies all the time. And I don't remember the actual time, but I'm almost can guarantee that it was in Manhattan and that I, went because it was a great movie to see. And I loved it. I already was a big fan of Eddie's, by the time Beverly Hills Cop came out. But, he had done buddy films, and this was his thing, and it was really clear that he was here for the long haul.
Absolutely. How about yourself, Joseph?
I remember watching Beverly Hills Cop when I was really young, probably too young
Same.
to be watching that movie, but my older brother was a huge Eddie Murphy fan. And do you have older brothers and sisters?
I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest, okay,
Yeah.
so I'm the young one. When your older brother loves something, it takes on a certain like ultra coolness, you know what I mean? And so that was Eddie Murphy for me. So now to get to be playing the sidekick in the new Beverly Hills Cop movie, it's incredible.
Absolutely. Now look, you guys are both new to the franchise. We have new characters, Detective Bobby Abbott and Captain Grant. Tell us about those characters.
Well, Bobby Abbott is sort of I like to think of him as a new kind of cop action hero guy. He's not just the dude that's gonna be like, who do I have to beat up to save the day? He's empathetic. He's someone who's got some emotional intelligence and can like understand what someone else is thinking. And that means if you pair him with Axel Foley and Axel tries his normal tricks, Bobby's gonna see through it. And he's a formidable sidekick, and I like that. I think that's one of the things that works about this movie is there's a bunch of conventions in it, but all of them are a little bit turned on their head or nuanced.
Absolutely. How about Captain Grant?
Yeah, I mean, this time the bad guy is a Beverly Hills Cop, and and he is a guy who has a lot of resentment for his current situation. He doesn't feel like he's gotten, he's convinced himself that he hasn't gotten a fair deal and that he needs to cash out, that it's time for him to cash out.
Absolutely.
And he'll do anything that he can to get his cash.
Now, Kevin, I have to ask because, you did another 80s reboot in The Toxic Avenger along with Taylor Page,
Yeah.
who's also in this film. Do you any update on when that's gonna be released? Because I was a big Toxic Avenger guy growing up.
Yeah, I don't have an update on that. It was fun though to get a chance to work with Taylor twice in a row. As you see, she's a fantastic actress, and I loved what she did in Beverly Hills Cop, and her connection with Eddie is really moving, I think. I'm a father of a daughter, and I'm not an absentee father, but there was a lot about that relationship that I found really touching.
Absolutely. Well, look, incredible job on this. Like I said, this made me feel like a kid again. These are the type of movies, that I enjoy watching that got me into doing this. So thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
Y'all safe? Everybody safe?
There's no seatbelt in the middle.
The hell with the seatbelt? We on the edge!